Saturday night on Fox Sports Southwest, presented to you by Geico. I don't care how gloomy it's been, nothing will pick up your spirits like Santa Claus, #1. And of course, Mavericks basketball will pick up your spirits. Luka Doncic and DeAndre Jordan coming into American Airlines Center earlier this afternoon. The Mavs did not see Chris Paul. He will play in this game. A different story than what happened 10 days ago. Harden on the drive and kick. Corner three, James Ennis. Same spot where Tucker just hit from. Ennis drills a three.
That's a case of worrying so much about James Harden.
Yeah.
He sucked everybody in that possession, and that's a wide open shot for Ennis. I think I could make that.
Harden was posting up Brunson. Here's a cut in from the weak side, and rearing back is James Ennis. He of 18 points against the Mavs last week, his second highest scoring game of the year. Harden in the paint.
Hard to keep him out of there. Yeah, I mean, he has the ball 80% of the time that Houston is on offense.
Rockets up by 1, 4 minutes into the game. The Mavs come into play tonight with an 8-game home winning streak. Rockets this year on the road, 6-8. They lost 5 of 6. Dallas off a turnover. Brunson scores! For 3, Harden. And good.
That's why.
Boy, Harden's telling Luka about it, too.
DeAndre's activity has been good early. He really understands what's going on. A lot of Capella trying to challenge shots, leaving that offensive glass open.
Harden hits another three-pointer. A couple of made threes in the game so far by James Harden. Houston has already hit 4 threes.
Houston's bench, one of the worst in the NBA. Part of the reason for their struggles this year. Nice find.
Yeah, Capella with the alley-oop, but Harden is back out there right now, playing with 3 fouls that he picked up in the first quarter. Jen, a minute ago, you were talking about some of the woes for Houston, and I tell you what, we'll get to that on the other side, among many other things for the segment that you'll be joining us. Ennis might have been throwing up a lob, but whatever it was, it falls into the hands of Luka.
Drew up a steal.
And Luka coast to coast. Luka scores, 4:44 to go. Timeout, Houston. Harden, a three-pointer. And out of the timeout, the Rockets regain the lead by 1. That is 11 lead changes in the game. 6 seconds left of the shot clock. Now Luka. Gordon trying to keep him in front. Gordon left his feet. Luka up for a shot and fouled in the act of shooting a 3-ball.
You see this frequently. And it's hard to believe at this level that guys will frequently foul perimeter shooters.
Harden for 3, close out Finney Smith. Harden got it, 16 in the first half for James Harden. Chris Paul gives the Rockets the lead again.
Funny how they don't want a mid-range game, but he is a mid-range killer if ever there was
his
one.
Favorite spot on the floor inside that free throw line.
Here's Matthews accelerating up ahead, and James Ennis comes down the floor and steals the kickout pass. Running the floor is Paul, trying to catch him with Barnes, but Paul lays it in.
It's a heads-up play by the Rockets.
Tonight, Dennis Smith Jr., Maxi Kleber are out for the Mavs. Smith dealing with that sprained right wrist. It's a left great toe sprain for Kleber. Those two unavailable. Brunson is starting tonight. Brunson against Harden, and Brunson challenges the 3, but Harden hits it over him.
Tough shot, good defense, just better offense from James Harden. I think Houston's feeling themselves a little bit. They feel confident right now as a team. Good steal there.
DeAndre with a steal. Matthews, a bullet pass to Luka, who will bring it up the floor. Oh, and there's Luka in the lane. Nicely done.
Yeah, he made that shot look easy in transition that time.
DeAndre going to post up. He's got Harden guarding. Second defender comes over. Off the glass, no good, but followed in nicely on the weak side by Luka.
Oh, don't always have to be the highest jumper, be the smartest jumper. Timed it perfectly.
It's a late clock situation. Jordan's out on Harden in a switch. Harden all the way to the basket. Barnes with a 3-pointer. Kept alive by Jordan, chasing after it. Brunson, Gordon kept it away from him. Falls to DeAndre, poked out of bounds by Houston.
Man, I thought the house was coming down on that one.
Every Mavs starter in double digits now. Harrison was the last one to get over the hump. He's at 11 points. Luka 10, Brunson 10, Jordan 12, Matthews 16. At the end of the shot clock, Harden connects on another 3-pointer.
It's a little wink to Luka. They're going after it a little bit.
Nene for the dunk. The lead is 3 with 2:07 left in the third quarter. He'll just have to try to do it again. Harden got around it.
It's a bad spot for a pretty good darn defensive player, Dwight Powell. 20 lead changes tonight.
1-point game. Mavs up, Capella rolling and scoring.
Such a good roller, Capella.
Luka has to be switched on to Harden here. We hit the 5-minute mark left in the game. Harden rocking it back and forth. Quick drive. Harden gives Houston the biggest lead of the game.
Don't worry about the clock. There's plenty of time to do it. Got to execute here and obviously get some stops, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, problem they've scored 10 points in 9 minutes.
Matthews moves it along. Luka, open corner three. That is what the doctor ordered. Luka just hit a three. Then Harden missed one. That's the state of affairs in the last 30 seconds. With Houston having an 8-point lead, then cut to 5, and now cut to 2. Back to back. He ain't no ordinary rookie. For his career, but just
the crowd waiting for Luka to do something special.
It has gotten mighty loud in here right now as the Mavericks have scored 6 straight. It's all been Luka, and now he makes it 8 straight. How's that for Luka magic?
I'll tell you what.
Brunson up on Harden. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka has single-handedly tied the game. Now Harden for the lead. It's an air ball. He's going to hear it.
That's a low possession shot. Nobody else touches the ball. You shoot an air ball. And other guys aren't used to being involved late in the game for the Houston Rockets either.
Tucker denying Luka. Barnes got it to him, though. Screen by DeAndre. Capella switched on to Luka. Luka with the step-back three. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
You gotta love it.
If you don't know, now you know. Announcing his presence with authority at the end of the game, Harden.
You gotta love the young fella taking the game, putting it on his back, and making play after play. That's 4 straight plays for Luka Doncic. Just a fantastic talent.
11-0 single-handed run, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, that is very special when you start looking at what Luka just did.
The one-man gang has turned 102-94 Houston into 105-102 Dallas.
Well, obviously, Mark, his teammates recognized that he was hot. That's the first 3 from Luka. Gets a big on him, steps back on Capella, makes it rain from there. This time he's going to go inside and use that size against Tucker. And then just one more for the rodeo. And you say, if you don't know, now you know. The rookie is sensational.
Houston with one more timeout. They just used one. It's a 3-point Dallas lead. Harden, in the lane. He scores. Well, you knew it was going to go to James Harden to do something.
And we know the Mavericks are going to go to Luka to continue to do something.
Harden now 35 points. Luka has scored 4 straight trips down the floor. Jordan screens.
Give it back. Nice
going to Brunson. Brunson, layup. Oh, well done. Jordan the dime. Brunson the rookie. And the 2 rookies shall lead them. Now Dallas in front by 3. Gordon to tie the game. Rebound, DeAndre. Up to Wesley Matthews. And trips by Harden and down hard. Goes into the corner, and it's Gordon going to the basket. He goes to Nene. Back to Gordon. Corner 3. No good. It's all over. Behind Luka, Dallas has won at 107-104. 9 in a row at home. It is a 107-104 win for the Mavs. Luka at the end, and he is with skin right now.
All right, thank you, follow-on. Luka, let me assure you, your hair looks good, even though DeAndre just messed it up. I want to go back. You guys are down 8, and then there's an 11-0 Luka Doncic run. What was going on in your mind during that stretch?
I mean, I was disappointed the way I was playing. I think I have to thank DeAndre. He was always, put your head up, put your head up. I mean, the whole team just stick together. I think that's the key.
I felt like you had a little duel going on with James Harden, too. I know you respect his game. You guys both have nice step backs. What were y'all saying to each other during some of those matchups?
I was just saying it was tough to guard him. I mean, if you're too close, he's gonna go in. If you're too far, he's gonna step back. So it's, I mean, he's the. I mean, that's why one of the reasons he's the MVP. You know, he's a great player. So I learned a lot of stuff from him.
All right, I got to know if you heard it during the second quarter. They did a live version of Hale Luka. I know you heard it. People are tweeting about it. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, just the people comes with idea to make my song. It's amazing for me.
It's a good thing. Okay, great game, baby. We'll see you back there. That's Luka Doncic, boys. Back to you.
A show put on by the Matador tonight with an 11-0 burst by Luka. Then one more hoop by Jalen Brunson. 13-2 is how the Mavs close the game.